Hey, today we're making the world's smallest deck. The world's smallest deck is literally easy for anyone to build. It's structurally sound, it's cheap, and it's a good build. It's fun. So let's jump into it. So first off, we're going to build this as simple as possible, and we are going to be using the Tuff blocks, which is sponsoring this office. So shout out Tuff block. These are awesome, super lightweight. They don't wick up water for your foundation. The first thing we want to do is get our foundation good and lay out what I'm gonna build.
Starting out, here's a list of parts that I use for my project that you can use too. So from the bottom to the top, I got a bag of rocks for the footings, then the Tuff blocks, which you can get at Lowe's, 2x10 pressure treated wood for the foundation, and then 3-inch galvanized nails to fasten that foundation. If you want screws, you can do 3-inch deck screws. Now to the top, we have 5/4 inch by 6-inch pressure treated deck boards, and then use 2-inch deck screws for fastening the top deck. I wasn't sure how wide I was gonna build this, so I wanted to see if I could sit on it with a chair and then see how many planks that would take. And this is 4 planks. Now I bought 6, but I needed 2 for another little project.
All right, now that we have our foundation built here, this is where the Tuff blocks are gonna go, on these joists right here. The Tuff blocks can hold a lot of weight. So I'm not too worried. We're not hanging out on here, just a step up. So I think one might do the trick. But first we need to clear out the topsoil and get some rock down.
Like I said, remove the topsoil, lay down some rock, press it into the ground, and then put your Tuff blocks on that. This is a great way to make sure that it's stable and you're good to go.
One thing I didn't consider here was that the Tuff block already on this foundation is sticking out. Oh, if you look here, it goes under there, right there, sticking out here. So there's a gap there, and I was just gonna stick this board all the way to the foundation and drill it in. But now that there's a gap, I might just end up using some of these scrap pieces here, like this, from the cuts, and use it like spacers, and then drill from that. Just go like that. Oh, see there? Let's go like that. But the next thing we got to do is level, make sure it's level, which I know it's not. I know it's currently not level, so let's check.
Just a note here, I am not screwing this into the Tuff block. I'm only screwing the deck into that little bottom piece and then sitting it on the Tuff block.
So I just added that little piece right there, screwed it in, and now it's basically the same piece of board. So remember, this thing isn't gonna be moving, so it's not that big of a deal. But technically it's not floating, it's gonna be attached to the house. Well, I guess it's, I don't really know what the technical is, but it's gonna be attached to the house. So let's do that with these big boys. There we go. These are structural screws.
These structural screws, I tried to use smaller ones at first, but I couldn't reach, so I grabbed my bigger ones, and those are good.
We're actually almost done now. We got it into the foundation. We got the Tuff blocks on. We got the nails in. We got the top to do. So let's do the top.
These planks are pressure treated as well, and that's important for the water and for it to last a
On your
long
board,
time.
you have this right here. See that? See how the curve's going? It's frowning. They tell you to put the frown where it's frowning, the board on top where it's frowning, not smiling because it will curl up. So that's what I do. Now, let's get the rest of the screws in. Alright, one thing you can do to get your foundation to make sure it's more tied down, you can get some tie downs. So these I bought from Amazon, you can link them in the bio, and they come with a hook, and they're like, I guess like a foot and a half long, but I am going to use 4 around this foundation, and I'm going to start one here. Make sure you buy the extra bit on there. See, just got it like that. We're just going to go nice and close here. So I'm going to add just 2 on here, and this will be done the same exact way. Alrighty, I think we got it done. Let's check it out. Thank you all so much for watching. This has been the world's smallest deck. I actually should say probably the world's fastest deck build ever in the world. Guinness World Records set. Make sure you subscribe. Yeah, but thank you all for watching. Like the video. Tell me what I did wrong, because I love that. And yeah, go watch out the rest of this office build, because it's awesome. And you can see inside. You want to see inside? Oh, nope, you can't. You gotta go watch the video. Alrighty, see you over there. Toodaloo.